Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we worked on Jacob's loyalty mission, where we went to figure out what happened with his father since the distress beacon had finally showed up, and found out that his father was basically running a harem. And so, yeah, that went well. But Jacob has dealt with that issue, and so he is now a loyal member of the team. And I think that's the last of our loyalty missions that we have left to do. We need to talk to Jacob, I think. And we need to talk to Mara again, I think. Yes. And then move on to the next thing, which I think is going to be the Overlord DLC mission. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it's going to be. So, let's go, have a chat with Jacob.
Thanks for diverting to the Gurns back, Shepard. I appreciate being able to clean up that mess. Maybe not the best way to learn about the relatives, but I'm glad it's done. What do you need?
Anything to talk about?
I'm interested in getting to know you better.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll
All right.
talk later.
Commander.
Maybe we won't, actually. Unfortunate, but Jacob is not exactly my favorite character in the series. He's just not well constructed as a character. On down to crew quarters. All right, Samara, anything new to talk about?
Shepard,
I wanted to check in.
I am always happy to talk with you.
All right, well, tell me about the Justicars.
I'm interested in hearing more about Asari Justicars.
We hold a unique place in Asari culture. Justicars are from another era. Young Asari grow up watching vids about our adventures. Pure fiction, of course. Some Asari are uncomfortable with us, but so few Justicars exist that most have never met one.
All right. How rare are they?
There are only a few Justicars?
Few Asari wish to make the sacrifices necessary to become one of us, and the training has a high casualty rate. It is a life of constant danger. Throughout the entire galaxy, there are only a handful of us at any time.
All right. And what about the code?
This code of the Justicar seems central to your life.
It is 5,000 sutras and covers every situation one can encounter. I have memorized every word. There is only the code.
Is there any flexibility?
Sometimes justice calls for mercy.
It does not exist to bring about spiritual enlightenment. Its purpose is to punish the wicked and protect the innocent.
Okay.
The Asari I've spoken to seem conflicted about Justicars.
In this age, people see shades of gray everywhere. The code of the Justicar is black and white. I might seem a hero to many, but I would kill all of them if I had to.
All right. And how do you see them?
What role do you think Justicars have in Asari society?
I would say that the closest human equivalent is a knight-errant in your medieval lore. Perhaps mixed with a bit of samurai.
Really?
You know about knights errant and samurai?
When I knew I must leave Asari space again, I studied the history and morals of new species. When I was a maiden wandering the galaxy, humans had not yet arrived.
So what do you think of humans?
What did your studies tell you about us?
You are more individualistic than any other species I have encountered. If 3 humans are in a room, there will be 6 opinions. I like your species. I am curious to see what you will do.
Alright. And what about romantic entanglements?
Does the code forbid romantic involvement?
It does not. However, I would never be interested in such. That part of my life is well behind me.
We won't press any further.
What does your code say about killing?
I am compelled to kill the wicked. If a Justicar is involved, peaceful solutions are long past.
With no remorse?
You make killing sound so casual.
I remember each being I have slain. They are always in my thoughts.
Alright then.
I should go.
I should go.
I'm glad we spoke.
Alright. So, back to the CIC. And let's see what we've got. And with the Firewalker stuff, which I'm not going to do. We have Rival DLC, which we're going to do after the final mission. The final main story mission. Destroy Blood Pack base? No, that's a side mission. We can swing back to the Shadow Broker base. Well, we might do that just before we head to the final Omega 4 relay mission. So yeah. Project Overlord is what we've got left. Aight. Alright. Aite, I think is probably what you would actually pronounce it as, is an Earth-like world. Excuse me. Try again. Aite is an Earth-like world with a variety of habitable land ranging from deserts to jungles to tundra. It also possesses faint rings, an unusual feature for a non-giant planet. The rings contain rocks up to a meter in length and a wide dust cloud that stretches nearly 23,000 kilometers from the center of the planet. This impressive celestial phenomenon, however, is dwarfed by the fact that Aite's largest moon, Lite, is in an unstable orbit and is predicted to impact the planet within the next 2 centuries. Knowing that any Aitean venture is living on borrowed time, colonial population and investment has been orders of magnitude less than other garden worlds. Though it will be a spectacular event. Should anyone be around in 2 centuries? You watch it. Alright, let's land. You'd also think that an unstable moon in an impacting orbit would wreak havoc with those rings. Depends on how far away it is, I would guess. But eventually it would start wreaking havoc with the rings. Okay, so who's coming with? Yeah, we're going to bring Tally with, and we're going to bring Fire Blast, Neural Shock, Incineration Blast, no. Heavy Overload is going to be useful here. Yes. Garrus. I can in fact improve my own AI hacking.
details later, but you must retract that transmission dish. The controls aren't far from your position. You have to hurry.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Alright, thrown right into it.
Over here. On the monitor.
A bad day at the office.
There you are. I've locked myself in a computer room on the far side of the base. There are Geth on the loose. A rogue VI program has seized control, and I've lost a lot of friends today. I'd hate to see you join them. Please, watch yourself.
Alright.
Be advised, this is a secure facility. All weapons must be declared upon entry and checked with security personnel on duty.
Anything to grab through here? Nope.
Status report. Please inform the elusive man that we've made great strides in our research. His doubts about the lack of progress are unwarranted. A demonstration is forthcoming.
It doesn't look like they're gonna get that demonstration. That's fully charged. But I have no use for it. Alright, retracting the dish.
Damn it. The VI's overridden the controls. We have to stop him. He's trying to upload his program off-planet. Destroy the antenna inside the dish. There's a tram on the lower level. Get to it as fast as you can. Memo to all project personnel. I understand there's some concern about handling live Geth. I agree it's a risk, but the potential reward is far greater. Someday your sons and daughters will thank you.
Handling live Geth. Not a great idea.
This is an automated security update. Geth activity.
I want to
Please remain at your workstation
know what
until
the
all clear is given.
VI is saying. You can kind of understand it, but your first time through here is just unintelligible noise.
Welcome. Today's lunch special is filet with egg salad.
Delicious.
Watch
Uh-oh.
for heavy fire. They should suck.
Oh, you know what I should do? I should put things that I want to use here.
Light them up.
Ooh, that is a flame. There we go. Oh.
Fire in the hole.
There's still one kicking around here somewhere. I think it's below. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh.
Firing up. Concussive shot ready.
Alright, well. Looks like we cleared them all out. Oh, med station. There we go.
Damn it all. He's aligning the dish to a new upload target. He'll have a clear line of sight to our satellite. This is going to be tight.
Alright, we'll take care of it.
Arriving at dish access. Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
More heavy weapon ammunition. We apparently were not maxed out on.
Eyes at front.
Felt that one.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
There's some palladium.
This is Project Overlord with an emergency message to Cerberus Command. We've experienced a catastrophic security failure and are requesting assistance. What do you mean our outgoing comms are jammed? How can it do that?
Well, it can apparently.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon.
Well, the hack apparently works through the shields. I guess that's all of them. Bypass. Hacked a couple of them.
This should slow him down.
Oop. What was that? Where did that come from? Oh. Ooh, rockets. No, thank you. Hack you.
Firing a high impact shot.
Hack you. Oh. It'll help if you actually targeted the thing right in front of you.
Lost shield.
Firing a high impact shot.
Come on, Tally, stay awake. Get prime.
This should soften them up.
Firing a high impact shot.
Alright, we got all of them? Yep.
Attention. Satellite broadcast window is opening soon. All
All right.
upload data must be approved by your department supervisor.
Let's get up to that dish.
You need to destroy the support struts now. They have their own capacitors. Try blowing them up.
Rebel to the right. Their shields are mine.
Integrity
Hack them, concussive shot them, and then shoot them. Alright, that one's hacked. Hack that one. What about the one over there? Oh, I do have a cane. I could probably blow this whole thing up in one shot.
Behind us.
Cover, cover, cover. you're still kicking, huh?
This should soften them up.
Not anymore.
You've done it. You've severed the link to the satellite.
You might want to move.
Gotta be kidding.
Move! The whole thing's giving way!
Over here!
What the hell's going on around here?
Man's reach exceeding his grasp. Come on, I'll explain.
Yeah, it's, can't help but be reminded of that scene when I was watching the footage of the collapse. Was it the Arecibo radio antenna or radio telescope? It was a crying shame.
You have my thanks, Commander Shepard. You bought us some time, though probably not much. This isn't over yet.
Who are you again?
Who did you say you were?
Dr. Gavin Archer, chief scientist at this facility, and probably the only one left.
Alright, what's the situation?
You owe us that explanation.
This is Project Overlord, an attempt to gain influence over the Geth by interfacing a human mind with a VI. The results have been less than satisfactory.
Yeah, to put it mildly.
I'd hate to see what you call a disaster.
You can't dismiss the entire project. We did succeed, at least partially. My brother, David, volunteered to serve as a test subject, but his mind couldn't handle the VI connection. He's like a virus now, infecting our networks and seizing control of any technology he finds. It's why you had to destroy the dish. Imagine if his program got off-world.
Infecting?
How does he take control of electronics?
This is a hybrid intelligence the likes of which I've never seen. I don't know where the man ends and the machine begins.
Alright, so what are we looking at?
What's the worst case scenario?
A technological apocalypse. Every machine, every weapon, every computer could be turned against us. If he hit the extranet, who knows where it would end?
You didn't take precautions?
You should have considered that before you started the experiment.
We couldn't be expected to account for every outcome. Certainly not the abomination David has become. David, the VI has fortified itself in the main laboratory at Atlas Station. It's in lockdown now. To enter, you need to manually override security from our facilities in the Prometheus and Vulcan stations.
Alright, override it.
How does the lockdown work?
It's a fail-safe procedure in the event of an emergency. Normally, all 3 project leads have to agree to cancel the lockdown. I'm the only one left now. I can give my authorization, but you'll have to manually reset the other 2 yourself.
And what happens if I have to kill your brother?
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
Alright, let's start asking questions. We'll ask about the project.
Tell me more about Project Overlord.
We wanted to turn the Geth's religious impulse into a weapon. When we saw them following Saren, we realized they could be swayed. And if a proper figurehead was created, a virus with a face, if you will, the Geth might be controlled.
Bold plan.
That's an ambitious undertaking.
It would be the perfect weapon. Victory without casualties. We could avoid war with the Geth altogether. That was the plan, anyway.
Alright. So what was this experiment?
What went wrong with the experiment?
David volunteered to interface with the VI to give it genuine consciousness. Theoretically, it should have been safe, but with artificial intelligence, there's no such thing as safe.
Then you shouldn't have attempted it.
And what if you'd never attempted to find the Reapers, Commander Shepard? Where would the galaxy be then? Sometimes you have to ignore the risks.
And sometimes you have to pay attention to them. Alright, so what does this station do?
What happens on this station?
This is Hermes Station, our communications uplink with the wider galaxy. If you hadn't destroyed the dish in time, the outcome would have been catastrophic.
Okay. And what about Prometheus and Vulcan stations?
Tell me about Vulcan and Prometheus stations.
Vulcan Station is our geothermal plant. It generates power for the 4 outposts. Prometheus Station is a crashed Geth ship full of dormant machines. We use them for our experiments.
And Atlas station.
What can you tell me about Atlas Station?
Atlas Station is the main laboratory where all of our VI experiments take place. It's your final goal once you've overridden the lockdown. It's also where my brother became something else.
Alright, let's go.
I'm heading out now.
The other stations are all within driving distance. Best of luck, Commander.
Alright, but this is where we're going to go ahead and end the episode. And we'll start working on the other stations when we come back. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.